All right, guys, it is Friday, April the 23rd, and this is what we covered for today. So we did a lot of review. We're going to start off with reviewing the functions of management. So what do managers do? All right, so in this first question, at the end of the month, the manager checked to see if the shoe department had reached its sales goals. This is what function of management. So this is controlling. So when you're looking to see if you have accomplished what you set out to accomplish, if you've reached your goals, that is the controlling function of management. The second question, how frequently should the operations of function of management, which consists of mainly activities, be performed? So managers need to look at how often they reach their goals and need to look at those every day. So that's daily. So how frequently should the operations be checked? That is every day. Just like brushing your teeth, you need to brush your teeth at least one time a day. Hopefully twice, in the morning and at night. But for the sake of this, we're going to say every day. The manager at McDonald's set a goal of serving each customer in under 5 minutes. Which function of management is being described? This is setting a goal. So this will be under the planning function. The manager at McDonald's told Jada to run the cash register from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. So which function of management is being described? That is implementing, directing. So you're telling your employees what to do, you're motivating them to do their job. So this is the implementing function of management. All right, so just a little bit of final exam review. What is a short-term goal you have for your life? A short-term goal, remember, is a goal that you set that's within 1 year. So if you plan on going back to the gym and getting in shape this year, or maybe you want to pull your grades up this semester, maybe to a B, maybe you want to make an A on your next test. All of those would be short-term goals. So a short-term goal is something that you set for yourself that's within 1 year. All right, so what is this called? When you're drawing frame by frame, maybe a cartoon or a story or a book, this is called a storyboard. So you're drawing frame by frame your story, and then you're going to put it all together. So here's another example. You've got the title, Attack from Mars. Spaceship on surface of Mars with your drawing. Alien enters into the spaceship. Spaceship hovers for a moment and then flies toward a distant Earth. Spaceship flies over a cityscape. Person on ground spots the spaceship. So this is another example of drawing a storyboard. So it's a rough draft of a story. And that's what we reviewed for today. All right, so for our new stuff, actually before we get into our new stuff, let's review the functions of management again. All right, so remember, when you're planning, you're setting goals. When you're organizing, you're getting your resources together, time, money, equipment, tools. Staffing is when you're getting your employees together, you're hiring. Implementing is when you're telling your employees what to do. Controlling is checking to make sure that you reached your goals. And remember, that's measured, that's checked every single day. So which function of management would this be? Gathering resources. That will be the organizing function of management. Checking to see if you reached your goal. So we did it. That is the controlling function of management. Staffing, meet the staff. That's the staffing function of management, hiring. Setting your goals, that's planning. And telling your employees to do this, do that, that is implementing. All right, so our levels of management. We've covered this very briefly, but I wanted to go into this into more depth. So remember, your top level of management, that's your CEOs, your president. They set the goals of your business. They are the visionaries. Your middle level of management, these are called specialists. These are like your accountants, Your department heads, these are the people that don't necessarily report to anybody except for top management. So they don't have anybody overseeing them day to day. So like a teacher, that's an example of a middle management position. So there's a picture of your top level manager. You see him at the top. He's the visionary. Here's your middle level manager. He's an accountant. And then you get your supervisors. Your supervisors are in control of everyday operations of your company. So they oversee the day-to-day duties of your regular employees. And then management by others, these are like your team captains or your team leaders. All right, so your top or upper level management. This would be your CEO, your board of directors, your executives who are in charge of the overall direction of the business. So in what direction do we want to lead our business in? They make objective decisions. So they look at all the facts, not opinions or their personal beliefs. They look at the facts and the data before they make a decision. They're very objective. Middle level management, mid-level, are also called intermediaries. These are your specialists. They're responsible for a certain part of the business. So your engineers, your accountants, your computer repair guys. Then you got your supervisors. These are also called first level, first line supervisors or bottom level supervisors. They're responsible for day-to-day operations of the business, the routine work of employees, scheduling, budgeting, human resources like hiring, paperwork for employee benefits, sick leave, paid vacation, and also they handle employee discipline. And then management by others, these are when other employees that have been there for a little bit longer, more experienced employees are in charge of a team. So your captains and your team leaders. All right, so let's review. At Kmart, each department has a specialist for that part of the business. Technology, clothing, housewares. So like imagine like Belk. Which level of management is responsible for a specific part of the business? That would be mid-level management. That would be these folks right here. Mid-management, your specialist. So it would be D. All right, John's role at Chick-fil-A headquarters in Georgia is to manage employees who contribute to the objectives, to the goals of the business. So John would be in top management. So John will be up here, top, upper level. He's an executive who's responsible for the overall direction of the business. They make objective decisions. So John is over employees who make objectives for the business. So he is in B, top level management. All right, so these folks right here, an accountant, a computer specialist, and an engineer, these are mid-level managers. These are your specialists. CEO, this is top. And this is managed by others. You got a little team leader here. And then this would be an example of a supervisor. And that's what we covered for today. Make sure you go into Canvas and do your exit ticket, and I'll see you guys Monday.